When the transit of the karmic nodes goes through your natal planets and makes a conjunction of energies of the planets within the transitory karmic nodes as well as your natal planets, then there is a catalytic transformation that takes place within your life with regards to the energies of the planets that are getting activated because of the conjunction of these energies. In this video, we will understand how the transit of Rahu and Ketu over your natal planets can change the trajectory of your life for the next 18 months. To gauge or understand this video, you need to know your personal planetary placements and see if Rahu or Ketu is transiting over your personal planets. And this so happens if you have any of the planets within the sign of Pisces and Virgo, as these are the signs that are getting activated now. Transit of Rahu in Pisces over Sun in Pisces. Intensification of desires. Rahu tends to amplify desires and cravings. When it transits over the Sun, which represents the core self and identity, there might be a heightened sense of ambition, but it's important to be cautious about becoming overly obsessed or fixated on certain goals. Spiritual growth. Pisces is a sign associated with spirituality and transcendence. Rahu's transit here may stimulate spiritual interests or lead to a desire for deeper meaning in life. It could be a time when individuals feel drawn towards mystical or esoteric pursuits. Confusion and illusion. Rahu is often associated with illusion. When it transits over the Sun, there might be challenges in maintaining clarity about one's identity and goals. It is crucial to be mindful of any tendencies towards deception, either self-deception or deceit from others. Career changes. Rahu's transit over Sun could bring changes in your career or a desire for recognition or success. However, it is essential to navigate these ambitions carefully, avoiding shortcuts or unethical means. Impact on relationships. Sun is also linked to the ego and individuality. Rahu's influence could impact relationships as there might be a focus on personal needs and desires. It is important to strike a balance between self-expression and consideration for others. Transit of Ketu in Virgo over Sun in Virgo. Spiritual awakening. Ketu is often linked with spiritual insights and a desire for detachment from material concerns. This transit may prompt you to explore deeper spiritual practices or contemplate the meaning and purpose of your life. Release of ego. The Sun symbolizes the ego and individuality. The transit of Ketu over the Sun may encourage you to let go of certain aspects of your ego that are no longer serving you. This could lead to a more humble and authentic expression of yourself. Karmic reflection. Ketu is associated with karmic influences, and its transit over the Sun may bring up issues from past or karmic patterns that need to be addressed. This could be a time for reflection on past actions and their consequences. Health considerations. Virgo is a sign that is associated with health and wellness. During this transit, you might become more aware of your physical and mental well-being. It could be a good time to make positive changes in your health routine. Unconventional path. Ketu is often seen as a mokshakarka, indicating a path towards spiritual liberation. This transit might encourage you to explore unconventional or alternative paths in various areas of your life. Rahu in Pisces transits over Moon in Pisces. Emotional turmoil. The moon signifies emotions, and the influence of Rahu may lead to heightened emotions and a sense of restlessness. There may be fluctuations in mood, and individuals may experience periods of emotional intensity. Spiritual growth. Pisces is a sign that is associated with spirituality and intuition. The transit of Rahu in Pisces over the moon may stimulate spiritual growth and an increased interest in mystical or esoteric matters. It could be a time for self-discovery and exploring deeper aspects of one's consciousness. Confusion and illusions. Rahu is associated with illusion and may bring confusion or a sense of unreality. It is essential to be cautious during this period and to not make decisions solely based on emotions or unclear perceptions. Creativity and imagination. On a positive note, the combinations of Pisces and Rahu may enhance creativity and imagination. It could be a time when individuals are more in tune with their artistic and intuitive side. Karmic influences. Rahu is often associated with karmic influences, and its transit over the moon may bring about karmic lessons and experiences. This could manifest as events from the past resurfacing for resolution. The transit of Ketu in Virgo over Moon in Virgo. Emotional detachment. Ketu tends to bring a sense of detachment and a focus on spiritual matters. During this transit, individuals may experience a reduced emotional intensity or may find themselves less attached to material concerns. Spiritual insights. Ketu is associated with spiritual insights and experiences. The transit over the moon in Virgo can lead to an increased interest in spiritual practices, meditation, and self-reflection. It is a time when individuals may seek deeper meaning in their lives. Past life influences. Ketu is often linked to past life influences. It is a transit over the moon that may bring up subconscious patterns, memories, or karmic issues related to emotions or family matters. This could lead to the need for healing and resolution of past emotional wounds. Analytical thinking. Virgo is known for its analytical and detail-oriented nature. The combination of Ketu and Moon in Virgo may enhance intuitive and analytical thinking. Individuals may find themselves more inclined to introspection and a critical evaluation of their emotions. Potential challenges. While the transit of Ketu over the moon can bring spiritual growth, it may also pose challenges in terms of emotional stability. Some individuals may feel a sense of restlessness or confusion in their emotional lives. Transit of Rahu in Pisces over Mars in Pisces. Intensification of energy. Mars is associated with energy, aggression, and drive, while Rahu is often linked to desires and obsessions. The combination of these two energies in Pisces may result in an intensified drive and ambition. There can be a strong desire to pursue goals, sometimes to the point of obsession. However, this energy needs to be channelized constructively to avoid impulsivity or recklessness. Spiritual growth. Pisces is a sign associated with spirituality and intuition. The transit of Rahu over Mars in Pisces may prompt individuals to explore their spiritual sides or engage in activities that promote inner growth. It is a time when individuals may feel a stronger connection to their spiritual beliefs. Conflict and aggression. Mars is a fiery and assertive planet, and the influence of Rahu can amplify these qualities. There may be a tendency towards impulsiveness, aggression, or conflicts during this transit. It is important to be mindful of how you channelize your energy and avoid unnecessary confrontations. Intensification of desires. Rahu's influence tends to amplify desires and cravings. When it transits over Mars, the planet of action and desire, there may be intensified desire for achievement, recognition, or fulfillment of personal goals. Aggressive pursuit of goals. Mars is a planet that is a go-getter, and its conjunction with Rahu may result in an assertive and sometimes even aggressive pursuit of one's objectives. However, the nature of these goals and the methods used can be influenced by specific qualities of Mars and Rahu conjunction together. Transit of Ketu in Virgo over Mars in Virgo. Spiritual detachment. Ketu is known for its spiritual and detachment qualities. Its transit over Mars may encourage a person to detach from certain aggressive or assertive behaviors. This period can be a time for inner reflection and a shift in focus from external achievements to spiritual growth. Karmic influences. Ketu is often associated with karmic influences and past life connections. The transit over Mars may bring about circumstances or events that have a karmic significance, potentially requiring the individual to address and resolve past issues. Energy dynamics. Mars represents energy and drive. When Ketu transits over Mars, it may temporarily reduce the usual Martian assertiveness. This can be a time for more measured and thoughtful action rather than impulsive behavior. Health considerations. Mars is associated with the physical vitality. The transit of Ketu over Mars could affect the individual's energy levels, and there may be a need for taking care of health and its complications during this time period. Analytical focus. Virgo is ruled by Mercury, emphasizing analytical and detail-oriented thinking. The influence of Ketu on Mars in Virgo might bring about a more introspective and analytical approach to one's actions and desires. Transit of Rahu in Pisces over Venus in Pisces. Desires and obsessions. Rahu tends to magnify desires and can lead to obsessive behavior. There might be a heightened focus on relationships, pleasures, and material possessions. This can either bring unexpected gains or create challenges related to overindulgence. Illusions in relationships. Pisces is a sign that is associated with dreams and imagination. The transit of Rahu over Venus in Pisces may bring about romantic illusions or a heightened emotional experience in relationships. It is essential to be cautious about idealizing relationships and to see things clearly. Financial changes. Venus is also associated with finances, and its transit can influence monetary matters. The influence of Rahu may bring unexpected financial changes, both positive and negative. There may be opportunities for exponential financial gains, but it is also crucial to avoid speculative or risky investments and its overindulgence. Creativity and artistic expression. Pisces is a creative and artistic sign, and the transit of Rahu over Venus may enhance creativity and artistic expression. Individuals may find unique and innovative ways to express themselves in the realm of art, music, and other creative pursuits. Spiritual growth. Rahu's influence can also push individuals towards spiritual exploration. The combination of Rahu in Pisces in conjunction with Venus may lead to a deeper exploration of one's spiritual beliefs and practices. The transit of Ketu in Virgo over Venus in Virgo. Spiritual and karmic influences. Ketu is often associated with spiritual growth, detachment, and karmic lessons. The transit of Ketu over Venus may prompt individuals to re-evaluate their relationship values and pleasures from a more spiritual or detached perspective. Transformations in relationships. Venus represents love, relationship, and harmony. The transit of Ketu over Venus in Virgo can signify a period of reassessment and transformation in the realm of relationships. This might involve letting go of attachments, redefining priorities, or experiencing shifts in the dynamics of partnerships. Analytical reflection. Virgo is a sign known for its analytical and discerning nature. The conjunction of Ketu and Venus in Virgo may lead to a period of introspection and analytical reflection regarding matters related to love, aesthetics, and personal values. Detachment from material pleasures. Ketu is often associated with detachment, and its transit over Venus may bring about a decreased emphasis on material pleasures and a greater focus on spiritual or non-material aspects of life. Health considerations. Virgo is also linked to health and well-being. The transit of Ketu over Venus in Virgo might prompt individuals to pay attention to their health, possibly leading to changes in lifestyle and habits. Transit of Rahu in Pisces over Mercury in Pisces. Intensification of thoughts and communication. Rahu tends to amplify the energy of the planets that it transits over. Mercury represents communication and intellectual pursuits, so this transit may intensify your thinking processes and communication style. You may find yourself more curious, talkative, or mentally stimulated. Spiritual exploration. Pisces is a sign associated with spirituality and transcendence. The transit of Rahu over Mercury in Pisces could bring a heightened interest in spiritual matters, occultism, or mystical experiences. You may be drawn to explore different belief systems or engage in practices that deepen your spiritual understanding. Confusion or deception. Rahu is also associated with illusion and deception. The transit over Mercury could potentially bring about confusion in communication or lead to misunderstandings. It is important to be clear in your communication to avoid making decisions solely based on impulse. Unconventional thinking. Rahu is considered to have a somewhat unconventional or rebellious nature. The transit over Mercury might encourage you to think outside the box, explore new ideas, or challenge the traditional thought patterns. Karmic influences. Rahu is often associated with karmic influences, and its transit over Mercury can bring about karmic lessons related to communication, learning, and the exchange of ideas. Transit of Ketu in Virgo over Mercury in Virgo. Intellectual changes. Mercury is associated with communication, intellect, and analytical thinking. The transit of Ketu over Mercury may bring about a period of introspection and a shift in the way you communicate and process information. There might be a tendency to reflect on past experiences and reevaluate your thoughts and beliefs. Spiritual insights. Ketu is often linked to spiritual insights and detachment from worldly matters. During this transit, you may find yourself more inclined towards spiritual pursuits or philosophical contemplation. It could be a time of seeking deeper meaning in your life and redefining your belief systems. Detachment from mundane matters. Ketu's influence can bring a sense of detachment, and when it transits over Mercury in Virgo, there may be a temporary disinterest in routine tasks, day to day communication, or practical matters. It is important to stay grounded and not completely withdraw from necessary responsibilities. Communication challenges. Mercury is the planet of communication, and the transit of Ketu can sometimes bring challenges in expressing oneself clearly. There might be a need to be cautious with your words and avoid misunderstandings. It is a good time to practice mindful communication. Focus on past learning. Mercury is also associated with learning and education. This transit could prompt a review of past learning experiences or even a return to some old interests or learning. It is a favorable time for revisiting and consolidating your knowledge. Transit of Rahu in Pisces over Jupiter in Pisces. Amplification of Jupiterian qualities. Jupiter is associated with wisdom, knowledge, spirituality, and expansion. When Rahu transits over Jupiter, it may amplify these qualities, leading to a period where individuals may be more inclined towards spiritual pursuits, education, and philosophical exploration. Desire for growth and success. Rahu is often associated with desire and ambition. Its transit over Jupiter may enhance one's desire for growth, success, and recognition. There may be a drive to expand one's horizons both intellectually and materially. Risk and ambiguity. Rahu is associated with illusions, ambiguity, and unorthodox approaches. When it transits over Jupiter, there might be a tendency to take risks or adopt unconventional methods in the pursuit of your goals. It is important for individuals to stay grounded and realistic during this time period. Challenges in belief systems. Jupiter represents beliefs and ideologies. The transit of Rahu over Jupiter can sometimes challenge existing belief systems. Individuals may question their spiritual or philosophical beliefs, leading to a period of introspection and potential transformation. Financial considerations. Jupiter is also associated with wealth, and its transit by Rahu may have implications on your financial matters. There could be opportunities for financial growth, but it is important to be cautious of speculative ventures and to make informed decisions. The transit of Ketu in Virgo over Jupiter in Virgo. Spiritual insights. Ketu is associated with spiritual pursuits, and its transit over Jupiter may bring a heightened sense of interest in spiritual matters. This could be a time when individuals seek a deeper meaning and explore different spiritual practices or experience a sense of detachment from material concerns. Challenges to belief systems. Jupiter represents beliefs and philosophies, and the transit of Ketu over Jupiter may challenge existing belief systems. This could lead to a period of questioning, re-evaluation, and possibly a shift in one's worldview. Detachment from material success. Jupiter is also associated with material success and abundance. The influence of Ketu may bring a sense of detachment from material pursuits, emphasizing the importance of spiritual and non-material values over worldly achievements. Karmic reflection. Ketu is often linked to karmic influences, and its transit over Jupiter could trigger a period of reflecting on past actions and their consequences. It might be a time for karmic resolution and understanding the deeper meaning behind life events. Potential challenges. While Jupiter is generally a positive influence, the conjunction with Ketu may bring and introduce a sense of confusion or ambiguity. It is essential to be cautious about making major decisions during this transit and to rely on inner wisdom and intuition. Transit of Rahu in Pisces over Saturn in Pisces. Spiritual growth and transformation. Pisces is a sign associated with spirituality and transcendence. The combination of Rahu and Saturn in Pisces may lead to a heightened focus on spiritual pursuits, inner growth, and the shedding of material attachments. Individuals may find themselves drawn towards spiritual practices and introspection. Illusions and confusion. Rahu is known for creating illusions and a desire for more, while Saturn seeks practicality and discipline. This transit may bring about a conflict between the desires for material gains and the need for practical, realistic approaches. There is a potential for confusion and a sense of dissatisfaction if expectations are unrealistic. Karmic lessons. Saturn is often associated with karmic lessons and responsibilities. The transit of Rahu over Saturn may bring about karmic challenges that individuals need to address. It is a time to reflect on past actions and make necessary adjustments for personal growth. Intensification of desires and ambitions. Rahu is linked to desires, and its transit over Saturn may amplify ambitions and craving for success. However, it is important to be cautious about unrealistic or excessive desires during this period. Balancing ambition with practicality is key. Relationships and social dynamics. Transits can also impact your relationships. There may be changes in your social circles or dynamics with others during this time. Be mindful of how you interact with others and be open to new connections that may enter your life. The transit of Ketu in Virgo over Saturn in Virgo. Spiritual growth and detachment. Ketu is often associated with spirituality and detachment from material concerns. Its transit over Saturn may prompt a period of increased focus on spiritual matters, self-realization, and a desire to let go of attachments to worldly possessions or ambitions. Release of old patterns. Saturn is known for representing structures, discipline, and limitations. Ketu's influence can bring about a dissolution of old patterns and structures that are no longer serving a constructive purpose. This could be a time of letting go of your outdated beliefs, responsibilities, or even relationships. Karmic influence. Both Ketu and Saturn are associated with karma in Vedic astrology. The transit may bring about a review of past actions and their consequences. This could be a time when karmic issues come to forefront and the individuals may need to address unresolved matters from their past. Health considerations. Virgo is associated with health in astrology, and the transit of Ketu over Saturn in Virgo can bring attention to health matters. It is important for individuals to take care of their well-being during this period and address any concerns that may arise swiftly. Challenges and obstacles. Saturn is known for creating challenges and obstacles, and the presence of Ketu may intensify these experiences. This could be a time period of facing limitations and learning important life lessons. Transit of Rahu in Pisces over Ketu in Pisces. Spiritual transformation. Pisces is a sign associated with spirituality, and the transit of Rahu over Ketu in Pisces may bring about a period of spiritual growth and transformation. Individuals may feel a heightened sense of intuition and may be drawn to mystical or esoteric pursuits. Confusion and illusions. Rahu is associated with illusions, and Pisces is a sign that can be dreamy and idealistic. This combination may lead to a period where things are not as they seem, and there might be a risk of deception or confusion. It is important for individuals to stay grounded and discerning during this time period. Creativity and imagination. Pisces is a creative and imaginative sign, and the influence of Rahu over Ketu in Pisces may enhance the creative pursuits and artistic abilities. Individuals may find inspiration in unconventional and imaginative ideas. Karmic themes. Rahu and Ketu are often associated with karmic themes in astrology. The transit over Ketu may bring up unresolved issues or karmic patterns for individuals to address and work through. The transit of Ketu in Virgo over Rahu in Virgo. Spiritual growth. Ketu is associated with spiritual pursuits and detachment. Its transit over Rahu may prompt individuals to focus more on spiritual practices, self realization, and letting go of material attachments. Karmic reckoning. The nodes are often linked to karmic influences. During this transit, individuals may face situations or challenges that are connected to their past actions, and they may have the opportunity to resolve karmic issues. Transformation. The combination of Ketu and Rahu transiting over each other can bring about transformational experiences. It may be a time for self-discovery, letting go of old patterns, and embracing change. Inward reflection. There may be a tendency to turn inward and reflect on one's life, purpose, and direction. This can lead to a deeper understanding of personal goals and reassessment of priorities. Health considerations. Virgo is associated with health, so individuals may need to pay attention to their well being during this transit. It is advisable to adopt a holistic approach to health, addressing both physical and mental aspects. Transit of Rahu in Pisces over natal Rahu in Pisces. Intensification of Rahu's energy. Rahu is associated with desires, obsessions, and unconventional approaches. When it transits over its natal position in Pisces, it may intensify the influence of Rahu in your chart. This could lead to an increased focus on material desires, ambitions, and a heightened sense of restlessness. Spiritual growth and transformation. Pisces is a sign associated with spirituality, intuition, and transcendence. The transit of Rahu in Pisces can stimulate spiritual growth and awareness. Individuals may find themselves drawn to spiritual practices, meditation, and deeper exploration of the mystical side of life. Illusions and confusion. Rahu is known for creating illusions. Pisces is a sign that can be prone to escapism and dreaminess. During this transit, individuals may need to be cautious about being deceived or deceiving themselves. It is important to stay grounded and discern between reality and fantasy. Karmic lessons. Rahu is often associated with karmic influences, and its transit over the natal Rahu can bring about karmic lessons and experiences. There may be a sense of destiny at play during this time period, and all the events that may unfold in a way that leads to personal growth and evolution. Changes in relationships. Rahu's influence can also affect relationships. There may be a desire for unconventional or non traditional relationships, and individuals may be drawn to partners who have a significant impact on their spiritual journey. The transit of Ketu in Virgo over natal Ketu in Virgo. Spiritual reflection. Ketu is often linked with spiritual growth and self realization. During this transit, individuals may experience a heightened sense of introspection and reflection on their spiritual path and purpose in life. Release of attachments. Ketu is associated with detachment and letting go of worldly attachments. The transit over natal Ketu may prompt individuals to reassess and release old patterns, habits, and attachments that are no longer serving your spiritual growth. Karmic influences. Ketu is considered a karmic planet, and its return may bring about a review of karmic patterns. Individuals might encounter situations or people from their past, and karmic debts may come to the forefront for resolution. Increased intuition. Ketu is often associated with intuition and psychic abilities. The transit over natal Ketu can enhance these qualities, leading to a deeper understanding of one's inner self and a heightened sensitivity to spiritual energies. Challenges in material matters. On the flip side, detachment associated with Ketu may manifest as a lack of interest or challenges in material pursuits. It is important for individuals to strike a balance between spiritual growth and also practical aspects of life. And with discussing all these significations, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you have resonated with the prediction shared, and if so, then please don't forget to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. I will see you soon with the next video. Until then, take care, you all.